then he'll actually have a clear route bottom. And he looks like he's actually just walking around for it and setting up his route, seeing, testing the vision, but he doesn't see that ward. On the engage from Renegades, which they actually don't have much engage.
Yeah.
So they could end up losing turrets to Siege and then losing turrets on top lane. Oh, nice.
Oh, whoa! Smithy going in very hard. Does get the flash for flash on that play. Looks like Smithy could have gotten himself a little too far in here. Crumbs taking shots to the back. Still is able to get the kill on doing Smithy. That's first blood. That's a double kill for Crumbs on the rec side.
Darshan.
They probably get Aframu here as well, but they're keeping it for Darshan. You are absolutely correct, Cyrene. I don't know if they fully want it. It's been such a long fight. Renegades is able to bolster themselves once again. Hakuo now gets in there. Crumbs looking for a tunnel. Aframu turned around for another attack and gets the triple kill over to Crumbs. Bit here.
It's about 100 times or 10 times more of an advantage.
Now, hopefully they don't spend it all on potions. Oh, no, Legendary. There's too much follow-up on that from CLG. That's the thing, though. You anger CLG, they want to get something back immediately.
Wait,
it will push any advantage they may have slightly had.
Oh.
And this is not the situation that Renegades was looking for right after that fight to get them in the game.
Wow,
Goes off the handle. CLG finds their way
he's
back
faster.
in. There's the flash. They just stun as well. Freeze is going to throw down the heal.
Oh, here comes RF.
Yeah, they're a little bit afraid of
wall,
RF Legendary. The jump, Darshan's out. He says, later, Hoohee.
Right behind him.
He tried to jump a little farther, thinking the fight would go up, but Hoohee started to kite down with the amount of pressure still coming in. Smithy on the other side. There's the auto coming in from Alex Each. This is starting to become a bloodbath. This was looking for the game's Irene. Lane swap or not, we're getting the fights in now. 14 over to CLG. That will be number 2 on the game. See that one coming up to 22-11 as Renegades tries to take down this Rift Herald. Now, CLG doing a good job at getting themselves around the fight, getting good positioning in. Haven't not seen the damage from Hoohee and Stixay just yet, though. Back again onto Hoohee, calling for the Valkyrie. He actually gets hit by the Glacial Fissure as well. Hakuo quick to the Unbreakable once again, and now they're onto Aframu. He can't get through the journey this time. It just becomes a nightmare. The auto coming in from Stixay with the Sheen proc on it, crushing down onto Freeze, and it looks like CLG gets the fight they want. The Aegis onto Legendary. The hit from Darshan. They're back onto Alex Each, and that's going to be the ace for CLG.
And all of a sudden, it becomes very, very annoying because when you are doing Baron, you still have this minion wave pushing bottom. It's always going to push. It's always going to be on CLG's side now because it is. Baron call here for CLG. Renegades. There goes the blue trinket. They know.
So they go. Oh,
Darshan killed it.
How did he live? He must have thrown himself a heal on the other side, but here comes Renegades.
Right onto Alex.
Blue. Alex is close. He is going to be able to hop in. That's a little too much damage than what he wanted. Hoohee with a pretty nice Foss bomb, though, almost drops Hakuo. Hard to talk. And it looks like he flashes over the wall to get himself safe. That actually baits in Renegades to want that kill, and it may have been too much. The True Shot Barrage cleans up 2, and it looks like they'll be able to get 3 and 4 on this one. Crumbs is going to say, walk this way. The base is not what you want, but CLG still gets it fast enough. And RFC
making this Baron power play and the advantage in split push as well by 2 levels for Darshan.
Decide take this. Still have bot wave pushed a little bit, but the health bar is being half right now. It's going to be right on the inhibitor. He is falling. The Tempered Fate goes onto the turret so the team can come through. But they got to be ready. Who's going to be taking that when it comes back out? Darshan takes all the damage, and he is the only one down right now. Renegade starting to push back. And this is going to be Stixay on the right side of the wall. The focus is on Aframu, locking down and more crowd control. But it's going to be Crumbs going down. RF Legendary. They have his eye. Oh, he tried to flash over the wall, but flashed up. And the small mistakes are when CLG begins to capitalize. One after the other. Double kill now for Stixay. Possibly the triple to follow through as he finalizes with another Mystic shot. Taken over by Hoohee. And they're going to head down and most likely to Renegade's Nexus.
Yep, there you go. Clean ace there. They do lose Darshan with the engage, but that's going to be another inhibitor going down. They have minions in the base. They're actually going to ignore that. It's the game. It's more important. Take down the Nexus. That's going to be CLG keeping their hands on that second place spot.
That's right. They will take sole possession of second place until the games are played later today, right now. Logic Gaming, 30 minutes in, struggling in the beginning of the game against Renegades, are finally able to take them down. And CLG takes down Renegades.
CLG, that mid-game, little bit sloppy, but honestly, they looked rather good when they started grouping up again and having these skirmishes and playing to their composition strengths. Darshan with that gigantic advantage in the top lane. And Smithy, another good game from him. 2-1-13. And this is when Gragas was back in the meta. Everybody's like, well, now Smithy has another champion he can play it really effectively based on the position that his team is in. And I'm actually going to keep track of this game. Pointed out a few times for you guys.
I'm a really big fan of a few traps down and then almost using one active trap in a fight.
Quinn Braum can stop some of the wave clear. Oh boy. Oh, Keyray took aggro!
Oh, Mike, no way!
Oh!
Doublift would not have anywhere near home guard.
Yeah.
Only 9.5 minutes in here. It feels like we're at least at 15
There's
minutes.
Engage.
And that's the hit up onto the turret. Doublift's gonna keep pushing. Mid laners are still in mid. That is Billy Boss going down as he goes a little too hard and locked up by.
Okay. Keyray.
That's the headshot. Oh! Knowing the boundaries
The E.
to the max. Pushed off. This turret's taking about 20% each time they approach it. Dragon goes over to TSM. Right, top
is actually going to start pushing towards them, and now they're just sieging.
This will be the turret
Such
if they
a low
focus. Doublift trying to stay very
Where's
safe.
Billy?
The aggression over onto the entire team in the mid lane. That's Yellowstar going down, but it's left Haunter and Doublift to kind of fire off some shots here, and they are whittling down the HP bars of Dignitas.
If Billy Boss can get a TP in their own
I
jungle,
don't know about
he
this.
can get a good ultimate. Keyray, though!
Look at the vision. All right. Can't turn into a bird while you're fighting. Can he get these stacks? Oh, cannot. Is lined up with the wall and didn't have too much further to go there. Easily pinned down by... We'll see how it happens right here. Apollo goes for the fight himself. Got to remember that blind comes out, so he throws immediately the call.
Oh, he tried to get the Q.
Oh, Kiwi Kid flies in. Would have been very nice unstoppable force, but unfortunately Billy Boss was not there for the hit. And they are going to have to get out of this one. Unstoppable force is still there, but everything Dig wants to do is head home right now. Yellowstar's back to base. That's the only person that... And then you
Oh, Billy off their Haunter.
fool yourself into protecting.
Oh, no!
One last shot. I thought it was going to get over the wall.
Get him, Wolf.
Took a little bit long. Hit onto Sven Skaren. Fight in the back between Yellowstar. Doublift is huge. Wild Growth's already on, which means he took quite a bit of focus damage here from Billy.
Only wave clear tool on this team, save for Sven Skaren.
Right.
Oh, Kiwi!
Kiwi goes in. Sven Skaren and Yellowstar immediately deleted. And look at this. They have switched goal side. Dig's coming from TSM's side, and they're pushing him into their own base. They are going to get wiped out here. Did they even take damage in that fight? Apollo, the only one to...
Skaren over-aggressed. They're trying to give Quinn access to that backline. That's going to be Dignitas picking up the Baron. No throw. So Dignitas have this lead of 2,000 gold. Again, they're able to actually cross multiple lanes to maximize it.
Very Dig-like. Usually
There's the
1-3-1. A little too close on this one. Sven Skaren puts him on the stairs. There's the teleport coming in from Haunter, or rather Billy Boss, I should say. Haunter already coming out of base onto Shifter. Billy Boss is in. The ultimate actually misses. Yellowstar gets out of that. Doublift able to shoot now onto Billy Boss if they can get the range. Haunter going back into perform. He gets shot right out by Shifter in a quick hit. And that's Billy Boss going down after expending the ultimate and missing by mere inches on what could have been a huge play. TSM is now biting back on that mistake.
Oh,
and
the
they
speed
may
up.
keep going. There's the hit, the whimsy, the shot, the 400 crit, and the kill. He's got in this control. They're going to give Sven Skaren a hell of a day here. Oh, right to Doublift. Cleanse goes off immediately. The damage has to be there from Shifter. Shifter can't get close enough. The team's trying to block. Kiwi Kid's in now. They finally get him to go down. And Kiwi Kid gets the last attack in. Sven Skaren way too far for the team. They're trying to clean up kills on Dignitas now, but it's slivers.
5-3. They have a little bit of the wave clear, like you said, from Bjergsen.
Yeah.
But this turret's going to go down. 380 carries. That's a lot of damage to these turrets on a very consistent basis. They have top lane pushing in as well. Top turret is next.
This is also the thing, Zyron. You look at a composition that TSM has, and so much is in Doublift. When you lose him, you don't have much that you're protecting with either. There's not much of a threat now on the team.
Yeah, they knew his flash was down.
Yep.
And, ooh, Yellowstar, too far forward.
Dignitas coming up big on Team Solomid, coming off of yesterday to the loss on Cloud9. Now taking a hit from Dig after they try to repair some of these errors being pushed to the limit.
Dignitas, I mean, their draft has always been a little questionable. I love this one. Sven goes in!
This could be bad. Apollo takes a bit of damage, but he gets the heal off right away, which keeps him nice and healthy. And in this fight, there goes Billy Boss. The flashes are hit there from TSM. They're starting to re-engage. Haunters trying to get the Harrier stacks on. Kirei, Lamb's Respite on in the front line, so they can't get anybody to die immediately. And it means TSM doesn't really...
He's going to try to flank Double Lift if he can. Double Lift doesn't know!
Oh, he gets bumped into the team and immediately deleted. Look at Kiwi Kid shaking his head up and down, loving the play. They know they made the right call. And again with Baron, they're going to be going into TSM's base.
And there's only 2 turrets left on the map here. 3 turrets. Got a little excited. I couldn't see the gigantic minion wave up there. Still, ping in the base. Dignitas, they might look to close here.
This is absolutely crazy. Double Lift on for another 30 seconds. Remember, all that power on Double Lift is off the map now. The confidence is just surging for Dignitas to be inside the base. They're lacking Kirei at the moment. His ultimate's down anyways, but that's still damage they will need to pressure down these turrets. They have to be careful.
And Dignitas, if they win this,
seconds.
If they win this, they go to 4 and 8. But look at that, the engage.
We've talked about these 17-18 fights. They talked about it in the analyst desk today. If you lose this, it will be all the way back down for TSM, but Dignitas looks to have a stranglehold on it. They are suffocating out TSM in their own base. They will take down TSM, and it will be a 36-minute game. Team Dignitas takes down. But I don't know if we'll really be able to go toe-to-toe if we see Moon going towards that top lane. Be hard to gank, which will be in Balls' favor, but this is a switch now. We've kind of seen that Balls was on the up and up for carries.
Here, Graves, you always want to be able to fight people in the jungle, blow it up, but Rush, he loves fighting too.
That's Sixth Sense. Comes back, he takes double damage on that.
Oh, he's gonna wait for it. There you go. Oh, he followed!
There's the safeguard over to the ward. This is actually gonna go to Jensen. He gets a piece of it just for walking up and saying hello. This could already be bad. That's
you really have to have your laners play towards you. And all tech.
There's one. Conquan being a big meat shield. The dive in, the shield is
off.
The soul shackle is
He's a rage.
Oh, he got him into the turret. You gotta be kidding. The best of a worse situation.
Oh!
Conquan makes it happen. Very nicely done. And now Cloud9's forced to try and run out of this one. The shield was on, so waiting for the hook to come back up for allow that to happen. There it is. Just gonna get the true shot barrage out.
And Altec
make it work. Altec stays. Yeah, they are actually going to get the kill that they're looking for. It's how long is it going to take is really the question. High's got the tank, easily seen. He's able to walk out with just 3 turret shots.
Yep.
And they were making sure.
Purely based off of CS. The jungle rush is 500 up. And then Jensen's almost 1,000 gold up in that mid lane here.
12 minutes in.
Level up.
3,000 gold lead. Could be a little bit more. The first auto attack, so Sneaky can get the light binding to hit. Or rather, piercing light, I should say. And it did not work out well for Sneaky. He was expecting Balls to be there a little bit sooner and get that wild growth on. Balls to use that TP, he did. And now it does not look like it's gonna be a good situation
Gotta
for
dodge
him.
the next glitter lance.
He's using the minions! Oh, he used the minions for damage! He actually gets the kill. He'll be taken down by the cow. But that was not what Altec was thinking was gonna happen.
Nope.
Another fight towards the top lane. Rush trying to... Yeah.
Conquan though, they're looking for the 5-on-5 here. Towards that dragon. 2K on it.
It's such a hard fight. 6,000 gold down right now. They're attempting to fight it. Rush gets the smite, and they're gonna have the after fight. This could be big. There is the wild growth for Jensen, but he's got to be
black shield.
What a hit for High. He gets the shield down before he uses the gate, so he gets in without the ability to be crowd controlled. Where's the follow-up damage from C9? Because NRG's doing a nice job at keeping them at bay. There's the damage finally following through. They were waiting for the cooldowns, and NRG just couldn't fire back fast enough.
Rush is taking.
Whoa! Oh! He gets the double! That was a flash in from Conquan to try an instant crowd. Sometimes at this point in the game, we can say, you know, NRG has a lot of gold to pick up, but that's going to be so difficult, even though the turret's outer line is right there. Baron being attempted now 22 minutes in. It's really just a fight bait. A huge monitored Q from GVM wipes the health bars of Cloud9. The Zanyas goes off, but it only sets up Jensen to be taken down. And a very bold call by Cloud9 goes very wrong.
This could be how NRG get back into the game. Rush is still alive. He's still right over the wall. He has charges in his Sightstone is working. Sneaky!
Baron's not taking much damage. They have to go for the full fight here. They skirmish back in, and will they attempt? It's pretty much staying at this 75% as they take damage. A lot of full health bars go in and out.
Rush has to count.
He is going to attempt. The pink ward is there. They're going for this. He sees it at 2,900 HP.
Nope.
He will go for the Krugs and decide not to hit it.
The call is to not attempt it. Alistar Kongquan walks all the way around.
Wow.
Maybe he would have died if Rush had stayed. Because Kongquan walked up.
Bars to be wiped out by the rest of the damage on the team.
Yeah, Champions, like, when I saw this composition, it's like if you're fighting them in enclosed spaces like the jungle, that interrupted the back. That's going to be an inhibitor turret tower. Impact. Oh, he didn't make it over.
No, tried to get himself over the wall. The flash did happen as you see it on cooldown. 46 seconds.
The support made it back. That's it. It's only the support. It's only the support that made it back.
Karma's trying to fight it out, so GBM staying in there. Balls is still keeping Moon back. Alltech now facing Rush. This is not going to work. This is a full damage Lee Sin coming into the fight. And Sneaky and the rest of the team have actually pulled back to try and route the rest of the team. A fewer backing. Now would be the time to pull the trigger if they start going out. Sneaky, no! Uh-oh.
Go for High.
I don't think High can do much. High actually tried to stay there for a second and help him, but he doesn't have much other. He does. He takes down Alltech. I am wrong. These are the kills they needed to be coming out before they go down. A few more valiant attempts, and it's only Alltech as C9 loses 4. You see seconds on the Dragon, really not going to be in anybody's eyes just yet. It'll be an afterthought once this battle happens, if it even does. That ultimate not actually doing that much damage. Jensen is caught, flashes up, he can go right over the wall. Alltech primes that position and puts himself there immediately. 50 seconds plus on these timers. A lot can be gained if more than 3 members drop for a team here, or if it is that priority wave clear. That's going to be Ball staying alive. That'll help get these turrets cleaned up along with Sneaky. NRG can have 9's chances to get that 5, but 3 makes it that much more of a possibility now.
It's a nice little play there from Rush with the scuttles. Oh, there's a banner command minion that bot side, so pushing.
I was looking for it. I saw it on cooldown. Culling goes out, more like the tickling. NRG still very healthy. 2-man pulverize. Not much follow-up coming in. He now throws down the ultimate a little bit late, but he's able to make it out safely, and he may be able to go for another headbutt pulverize. The team would need that crowd control. Rush flies in. Where's the follow-up? Sneaky's there on the edge, hooked in by Impact. Now they're going on Jensen, flashed out by Moon. Everybody's deciding whether they want in or out, and they can't figure it out right now. A few have fallen. That's Rush down. Bleeding bars on the side of NRG, and they finally start to bleed out. That's going to be more kills coming in. Sneaky gets those shutdowns. 14-14 in the end, but Cloud9 stands tall.
That's an incredible team fight there from both teams, kiting back and forth. Who goes in, who goes out, who's taking damage. Look at the health bars
absolutely
on all
crazy.
of these members.
They push themselves to
Balls goes down.
Limit, still pushing themselves to the limit. Baron picking up some extra gold. That's very nice.
Baron just killed more members of C9 than NRG did. Help out GBM. See though, Kongquan, oh, what is he doing? Caught out. He's trying to pull a Kiwi Kid. Trying to flank them, and they smelled him.
He went down very fast. The headbutt pulverized really in reaction to try and save himself even more. Maybe caught out warding, but
ends up getting 5. Yeah. This next dragon, if NRG able to secure it, they give themselves some extra time to get to that point. Jensen in the front though, Sneaky going for boom.
The 5v5 right now. Sneaky up in the front line. Oh, the collateral damage going over the Jensen cards as he gated in, but it was too early, and he misses both targets. A nice true shot barrage through the team, but the squishies are on the back line. That's where Kongquan just got. Where's the rest of NRG though? So split and taking single target damage from multiple members of Cloud9. Now over to Alltech. Balls over the wall. He is just flying through with the whimsy. They ace down NRG.
And that's how C9 plays this composition. Perfect execution there. C9 with the catches, with the dividing of the fight, end up taking this turret. They're gonna just ignore it. They're gonna go for the inhibitor, push this down, go for that Nexus here, and C9 will tie for 2nd place at the end of week 6.
A few blunders, but they were able to right the wrongs that were happening. They found the fights they needed, and Cloud9 takes down NRG.
Early on in the game for not having the proper spread of damage here. It's not like they have a champion with Malphite who really wants to stack resistances yet. And now we will know if
KFO cannot click on the trigger, but now, ooh, nearly gets stunned against the wall. That was close. But he's gonna walk back in. Whoa! KFO did not realize. Barrel into Cocoon, into everything. The flash doesn't come in time. First blood comes through. Huge misstep by
In this composition, I think it's smart because KFO, Froggen, and Keith are going to be getting so much damage in the late game. Card only needs to give them time to do so. Team Impulse does. We're not seeing the focus from Team Impulse as Fox goes in and catches Gate.
Knock up comes through. Gate taking plenty of damage. Knocked back around. Ulti comes across. Doesn't hit anyone, but does buy a little bit of time. Big forced to run away hard. Right behind him as well. Keith coming in from the side. A nice tackle in from Fang. Putting some damage out of the ulti to Alistair. Now Proxen in the front. And Corgan comes in. They want this one. They force the flash over the wall. Big force to run. But that means Proxen is now overextended. Keith gets the first kill of the game for his team. Hard takes a KO ulti. Refuses to go down. Is still alive. Finally. Mash with the Triforce takes him down. But still a second kill for Echo Fox. This one going over to Froggen. And a battle that Echo Fox win. Top laner Gangplank on the top side does have globals. And there's a push in towards Dragon, picked up. There's the hard engage. Big starts it off, and he's tanky. The first kill comes through. It's already a kill off in the gate. A second one in a period. The hammer comes down from Fang, sending someone away, but it doesn't even matter. This fight, 1-2's got to feel good.
Well, they're going to go for a package gank, but he misses, and now he's got to watch out and get a face full of Kale.
Oh, he's got a lot of damage. He comes in, though, and the summoner heal buys enough time that Proxen can come in to secure. So, hey, that aggression. Fang is not showing up either. He's still recalling on the top side, so no TP's pulled. Mash goes for Rocket, doesn't get it. And Impulse sat there in the mid lane doing nothing.
So even if they don't have anyone down there, it's very hard for Minis to push past it. KFO though caught again.
Wow, another great dive by the Corki running back and forth. KFO pops the ulti, goes in for the fight, and he's just a few hits away from killing Mash and gets it. And in a nearly 1v2, a bit of help from Froggen. Now back in towards Fang. Nice knockout comes through. Lulu buys a bit of time, but a great knockback by the Gragas of Hard. Gets another kill. Not have the ulti. Gate comes in, a nice knockout comes through, but right there, the burst comes through. Gate chunked low, the Elise in the rafters, flashed over the Baron pit, Culling tickles him at the very end of his thorax, and down goes the kill. And there is Baron Nashor picked up. Finally poked down by Piri, and Fang tries to wave for a bit, but here comes the barrel chain. There's the GP ulti, fair bit of damage dealt. The turret's already gone, and now Fang in the front line just cannot survive this kind of damage. Goes down to KFO, and the push continues. The inhibitor is going to be gone at 29:05, and Echo Fox can walk away with another. Zones the team out, and now second inhibitor laid open. Easily take down, only 40 seconds after the first one. And man, so much of a lead.
First split in competitive play. Lane swapping is incredibly complex. Do not put him in his comfort zone. Positioning for no deaths, and a very strong laning phase. Last ditch effort.
Wow, a stun does come through. Fang got some decent damage, but in the package coming through as well. But Keith just turns around and fires backwards to get the Corki gone. But meanwhile, the front line has already evaporated. Another death for Fang. The chase in towards Gay, who flashes, jumps to his teammate, and look at the knockback. The Elise runs away as far as she can, but it's not far enough to get away from Gangplank. Squashes the spider. KFO onto the turret, says, I will happily grab that kill. That's the word I was looking for. Can't quite kill off Gate, though. Still holding on to that intervention. KFO pretty much immune to death in this last half of the fight.
Yeah, that's the third inhibitor, and as you said, still has the ultimate up if Team Impulse wants to get fire back. Keith flashes for fun. I think this is the game, Freak.
I think this is the game after all. 32 minutes in, all the fantasy points you could want here for this one. Echo Fox making quick work of every team in front of them. Nexus goes down. Well played. 4 in a row to Echo.
So that's what you need to play here.
And we're seeing the occasional Pantheon hover as Adrian circles through champions. I actually think there's a good chance that Immortals just played CLG all week, and both teams realize that they're minions. But look at this, an early dive by Immortals.
Such an early roam.
Lorlo stuck on a turret. There's the gold card. Poether pulls the aggro, does plenty of damage. Huni gets blocked up by the steadfast presence. Doesn't matter, right over. The jump boy throws turret. Ooh. Woo. Nearly down to the turret, does get away. Great early go. Flash pulverized into the head, but backwards. Not good for Wild Turtle. Tornado comes across, and Adrian says goodbye. I'm not part of this anymore. Turtle gets a few more attacks in, but will go down. Well played gank. Dardock came to make sure it happened.
As the Zillion to speed him up, he's probably going to be able to gap close in the later game anyway, so he's instead gone for the more pro-play viable tracking smite.
Yeah. And also rushing a Hunter's Potion early on before finishing Runic Echo. Now Burns the teleport to show up, and look at that Dardock forced to flash away from Pobelter. Now stuck in a 1v4, a whole bunch of damage comes through, but guess what? There's a Zillion, and he's gonna revive. The bombs come through, Rainover takes a stun, Matt still in the front lines. A lot of damage to Adrian, whose fate's called out. Wild Turtle's gotta be careful though, he's on the wrong side. Pushes Adrian right back in, who Monsoons to buy a bit more time, and these kills are gonna be so close, and it's 2 for Immortals, make that 3 for Immortals. A double kill, Hootie almost gets a third, but they have slaughtered TL.
Yeah, and I don't think they want Piglet to get this recall off. They don't have too much, but I think this is turning into a 4th kill. Great collapse by Immortals, and here's the dive.
There's the dive, there's the kills, there's the rend. They made sure it happened. Hootie pulled. Everything happened. He was the winning lane. They ganked for him. Then he roamed down and made the other team fights happen. Blue team has slain the dragon, so well played the dart up, but the fight continues now. Matt locks Pobelter into the team, but you know what? He's not taking that much damage. Janet buys some time. A great explosive cast, and Piglet is trapped, and he goes down to Rainover. Matt follows suit. The bot lane of Liquid is dead, and now comes Twisted Fate. Gold card onto Lorlo. The flash tornado for Adrian. There's the kill. Stun to the wall does not matter. A double for Pobel. Clearly a team effort to get Huni this far ahead, but look at that. Into the turret they go. Phoenix has to ult. He will revive himself. Matt buys a bit of time with the stun. Immortals still under the turret, and somehow they managed to drop aggro well. Lorlo dangerously low, but Pobelter ult's getting attacked. Knocked into the air, exhausted. I think he might have dodged a bomb with that as well, but another tornado lands. One kill already through onto Lorlo. Matt might be next. Rainover stuck under the turret, taking damage. More barrels coming through. Plenty of punishment, and whoa! Rainover does go down. As you say, a triple stun is a really big deal coming out of Phoenix. That means the fight is a 1-for-1, way better than many would have expected for Liquid.
Yeah, Pobelter went really deep right there, and they also didn't hold off properly on that.
He dodged one, he did not dodge the other. He will trade a kill, but go down to Matt. He slams the ground in victory, a 1-for-1 yet again.
Oh wow, but Turtle and Adrian and Quinn are kind of on the hunt to clean up the backside of this fight.
Yep.
Never deterred.
Turret, I harken back to their C9 victory from last week, and even though the team fights in Immortals vs C9 were so
4v5, so that's the right time to turn and burn onto it.
there it is. Smite comes in, last hit goes to Huni, but now the ulti in from Pobelter to flank right on. Phoenix has to immediately burn cleanse, taking damage from
About 1,500 gold in multiple pockets for Immortals, so they're sitting on about 6,000 unspent gold, but they still, even with that, would have nearly a 10,000 gold advantage and a Baron buff, so they look to push hard.
combo in from Matt, but no one else is in the gold credit on him as it is Alistair. Now a tackle onto Wild Turtle, and yes, they blow him up. He goes down. Huni nearly dropped as well, so hey, good fight by Liquid to get one, nearly two kills. But now comes them trying to run. Can you outrun a Janna team?
Yeah, and Gragas, who
Pushed very effectively. Steric's Gauge was picked up. Now he's going towards another armor penetration item. The rest of the team roams down to make sure this bottom inhibitor can go down. A few more hits will do it. The shield on Huni. One more auto attack. One more auto attack, and there it goes. Inhibitor goes down 26 minutes in. Immortals continuing to press their advantages. As they set 11-4 in kills. Now mid lane also under fire, and guess what? Liquid aren't even around, so another turret killed without any threat of combat for that damage. Matt knocked into the air, stunned for 1,000,000 years it seems, and Huni dodging the bombs. Matt will go down, an unstoppable Huni, and a nice combo comes in from Rainover, means Lorlo will go down as well. A double kill for the Quinn. Adrian knocked in, the vault continues, and a triple kill comes through. Make that a quadra kill for
They're
Huni.
going for the penta.
No
They're going
voice
for
crack
it.
this time, and a pentakill for Huni. After all, on the Quinn. Beautiful game. That's going to be the Nexus. That's going to be the game. 12-0 to Immortals.
and a nice fitting finish for Immortals there. The man, they were focusing ganks for all